You know, you come through doors, or I did personally, and you're full of shame and guilt, and I was not met with that when I walked through the doors. I was shown love, and I was treated like a human being, because I felt like I was below that, but that's not what I was met with here.
In the recovery process, it's all about connection, right? And those individuals making connections so that they have this accountability piece and they have the infrastructure that they need in order to maintain their recovery. So a physical place for that to happen is critically important.
Particularly in early recovery, folks have a difficult time knowing what to do with their time, knowing where to focus their energy, knowing where and how to focus their lives. And 12-step meetings and the traditional recovery approach is great, 1, 2, sometimes even 3 hours a day, but it's the rest of the hours in a day that can be a problem for folks in early recovery.
It's hard to articulate to folks how important something like this is, but we want something that says all day, every day, this is the place where you can come and get access to what you're looking for: treatment, sober living, coaching, ongoing recovery support, socialization in a safe way. So yeah, it's needed all day, every day. So the building as it stands now is a bunch of segmented, compartmentalized office space. It's hard to picture the vision based on what you see inside the building already. A lot of space, a lot of potential. It's just we have this vision for what this place will be, and it's kind of hard to see it when you come here now and visit.
So the gateway can be that physical space where individuals early in their recovery can connect with those who are in longer term recovery and build relationships, but also build skills. So we'll be doing a variety of different services out of this building.
So we want people to come in and know, first and foremost, that they're safe here. We want them to see a place of safety to come and connect to meetings, to connect to recovery coaching. If they need access to care and related to their active addiction, we want them to have the opportunity to come here and be referred to a reputable treatment organization. We want them to come in the door and see recovery happening in this space so they can see it all day, every day, and they know where it's happening. And if for some reason they were to get off the path, they know automatically, if I need to get back on the path, I just need to show up at the gateway. And I remember the minute we pulled the door open and stepped in, this is it. This is what we've been talking about, and we finally see it. And honestly, I stepped in as a person in long-term recovery, and I felt safe. Can't reiterate that part enough. Like, I stepped in there and I felt safe, and I looked around and I felt inspired.
All of us felt the feeling of, we have to make something like this happen in Knoxville. Like, this is something that we need. We can take what they're doing at the Zone and learn from it and improve it and make it fit Knoxville.
I was kind of at the end of my rope. I didn't know where to turn to get help for my son. I had exhausted every resource that I knew of, every 1-800 number, every local number I could call. And I was home and saw a commercial about Metro Drug Coalition of Knoxville and thought I recognized a familiar face. I knew at that moment that things were getting ready to change. I had a live person on the other end of that phone that gave me assurance and reassurance. And now if I could just get, Chase on board, and oddly enough, I did.
Where I got stuck in a cycle of alcohol and harder drugs, supplementing one for the other, and tried everything in my own power to stop doing it on my own, and was never successful. Once I really had that desire, I was able to reach out to Metro Drug Coalition, and I took the help, but I wasn't willing to use the tools that was given to me. In that time is when I first started suffering serious consequences. was homeless, didn't have relationships with anybody in my family, and also had gotten to the point of pure desperation where I'd lost the will to live. And luckily I knew that there was help because I'd used it before. Today, my life is something completely different. I've been given a second chance at life, and life is good today, and I do have a desire to live. And that was given to me because there were resources available that I could use, and being willing to use those resources.
But that's the kind of stuff that we want to be able to sit down in, is somebody coming in a situation like that and not turning them away, not judging them, not saying, man, like why would you go back out and use again, but just holding the frame, meeting them right where they are, making sure that in the midst of the fear and what felt like some hopelessness, is to just sit down in that and come up with a plan anyway and stay connected no matter what, and make sure that he left here as safe as possible.
Our community is what will make this space come to life. The sooner we can open our doors, we will be able to expand our services to those who are in desperate need of daily recovery support.
Be a difference maker and donate to the Gateway. Thank you.